Yeah. Pine Tree Trader in the building. We talking price action, we talking freedom. From the charts to the screen, we live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle. Market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared. Then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the Pine Tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move. Take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list. Apex Trader 5, the profits exist. Hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything bright. Scalping through the morning, holding through the night. It's a funded life, no more trading my own. Built a kingdom of capital, sitting on the throne. Withdrawal requests, yeah, I hit it every day. Pine Tree Trader, man, I'm leading the way. If it's red or it's green, I'm staying composed. Another daily payout, another door closed. Then it's back to the screen when the bell starts to ring. The rhythm of the market is a beautiful thing. Inside bar, hold, outside bar, go. Watch the P&L just continue to grow. Yeah, daily payouts, funded futures TV. Shout out Apex, shout out Trader 5. Keep it lucid, we out. Yeah.
I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine Tree Trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to take profit, we're on a roll. Stratify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something
what's happening?
Engulfing the last one, showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end.
What's up?
I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back, giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright.
What is going on? What's happening, everyone? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Corey 2S, Lay in the house, Real Robot. What's happening? Trading Games in the house. Lay, Captain Rex, Mahmood, Money Bunny. What's up? Foe in the house. Cali St. Louis fan, Mind the Dave, Jip Smith, Kelly Kaufman, Beanstalk, Tony Gold, Astral Trader DIY, what's going on? Are you running charts on the TV in the background? Yeah, I figured it needed something up there. It's Bitcoin. Michael, what's going on? And I literally don't care about Bitcoin, but I am Bruce Lee in the house. Rufio, what's going on? Nothing to see here. Hello, hello. Fife, morning. What do you think about Blue Sky Prop Firm? They've been around a little bit, but I don't endorse them. And I especially am, yeah, if I don't endorse them, I'm not going to recommend anyone for sure, because right now, you guys probably saw the news with Alpha. No bueno. Alpha Futures had a little bit of a hiccup going on. Not so Alpha anymore, no. But yeah, I mean, Blue Sky's been around a little bit. I just haven't really traded with them. I've never traded with them. I shouldn't say I haven't really. I never traded with them. So, yeah, hey, what's up, Pamela in the house? Sire, what's going on? I didn't like the Blue Sky rules, Captain Rex. Yeah, I've never really traded with them. I said it again. I've never traded with them. I've looked into trading with them. I think that's what I should say, but I've never traded with them myself. What happened with Alpha? They lost their partnership with Tradeovate, which is never a good thing. And then they just created a big statement. They just put out a big statement on X. So a little bit scary. Words of Wisdom pushes them a lot. Yeah, it's because I pay him a lot. Yeah. Words of Wisdom, who never trades, who is not even a trader, is pushing them. So, but yeah, I hear you. I do watch that show. I do like it sometimes. I do like watching it. Yeah, it's pretty lengthy, guys. I'm not gonna read it, but I can share the link. Let me share the link. I'll put it in the chat here on X. There's the link. The link. But yeah, they stopped using or they Tradeovate. Basically, just they're no longer partners, and they no longer can use Tradeovate, and yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Then they dropped one of their plans. I don't know anything about Alpha Futures. I was actually thinking about maybe starting to trade with them recently. Like, I just started thinking about it, but I've never traded with them whatsoever. So I know a lot of people do, though. I like to lighten the plant too. Oh, thanks. I just had a smoke and there might not be one there. Yeah, there's definitely a light in the tree back there. Yeah, back in the pine tree cabin. So back in the pine tree cabin. Can everyone hear me all right? You guys hear me good, loud and clear? Had to get everything set up just a minute ago, so. Hey, what's up, Spaces in the house? Thank you so much. So how was everyone else's weekend? You guys, thank you, Miss Trend Server. Brian in the house. What's happening? How's everyone else's weekend? Did you guys do anything fun? I really didn't do too much. The normal. Oh, it's funny. I went to the casino. So I went to the casino, had dinner. Did not plan on gambling at all. I didn't plan on it. But I had some free slot play. So I went, sat down at this free slot play, or at least I thought I had free slot play. Turns out I did not. But I had $200 in my wallet. So they got me, right? So they got me already. So I'm sitting down at the slot machine. I'm sitting at the old Huff and Puff. Put in 200 bucks and doubled my money in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes of pushing the button with a minimum bet. Or not minimum, but it was like a $1.50 bet. Doubled my money. So then I just took the money and I ran out. So I took the money and I ran. And then I got a free chair. So that wasn't bad. I got a free camping chair. I just watched the World Cup. Yeah, I watched the Argentina game last night. Or most of it. Until I fell asleep. What's up? It's Mo Bro in the house. Apple. Spent a ton of time in the gym, and now it's Baskin Robbins. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, that ice cream is one of those things that I cannot. I can't. If someone puts ice cream in front of me, I have to eat it. I love ice cream. I have a sweet tooth anyway, but hey, what's up, son of Wall Street in the house? What's going on? Calvin, what is up? My funny features CPI is allowed for evals. Evals, yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Not financial advice, but I pretty much evals with anyone. You can pretty much do what you want, but like I said, you're better off just reading the rules. Don't take my word for it, but yeah. Wink, wink. I wouldn't recommend it though. Like, full honestly, Chris. I mean, if you want to, but that's fine. But I have so many issues now trying to send a eval on any CPI news or any full port type of news, red folder news. It just freezes up. If I want to, so this is, by the way, this is not financial advice. This is just something that sometimes I do, but I don't even recommend doing it. But like, if I was to kind of send an eval and try to get it like half or smashed or pass, then what I do is I just trade it around the New York Open, because there's so much volatility that I can essentially just send it during the New York Open and usually do pretty well if I'm able to do that. But during the news with like CPI and things like that, it just tends to get that the whole platform will freeze. Just like on this candle on Friday. Did you guys catch this candle? I was trading, trade of 8 froze, and you know what? I was long. I mean, look at the open. You know, kept pushing. I waited for a little pullback. I was in long, right up and through here, and then boom. That blew an account. Hey, what's up, Koa in the house? Candle caught me. Yeah, it did me too, folks. Like, it just destroyed me. How do we do that? Do it at the open? Well, just basically just kind of look for momentum, and I just hop in, trying to catch that momentum. Because basically, if you're trading CPI, you could, if you're bracketing it, then yeah, it might catch one direction move, but essentially you're just gonna flip the coin anyway. So kind of one of those deals. Or I just wait for like the first inside bar, or wait for a harami or something on the 2 minute, one of these purple candles, and then I'll just send it off the break with max contracts, trying to get an eval passed. But Yeah. But yeah, this candle was brutal. Yeah, so something kind of cool happened to me. 2-minute warning. Yeah, 2 minutes before the market opens, guys. Good luck this week. Let's do it. So last few weeks been terrible for me. Despite you know, the Lucid payout for 4K. I mean, I've been hamster wheeling accounts like crazy. So I'm really gonna try to slow down this week. And let's just see how, like, whether or not I can actually walk away on a red day on a funded account. Red days on evals, I don't care about. I need to pass evals, but like red on a funded account will be a challenge. So I got 5 Lucid accounts. I do have 5 Tradeify accounts. I have I think 2 Take Profit Trader Pro accounts, and that is it right at currently for funded. And then yeah, the goal is just kind of go back to the base hits, stop looking for those big numbers, and then try to lock in some payouts within the next 2 weeks or so. I think I can do it. And oh yeah, so anyways, so you guys know Tom, I already forgot, sorry. I'm having a brain cramp. Sosnoff, yeah, Sosnoff. Tom Sosnoff he's one of the founders of and creators of Think or Swim from TD Ameritrade and Tasty Trades and all that. I actually met him today. This is an AI picture, by the way. But I ran into him. He's hanging out up here in Maine, and I see this guy sitting in a rocking chair, literally. Whoa, look at this gap down. I see the guy sitting in a rocking chair, and I'm like, oh man, he looks awful familiar. And I'm like, I think that's Tom Sosnoff from Tasty Trades. The dude's like a billionaire, right? And he's sitting there looking like a homeless guy. I mean, I respect it, because I'm kind of like that. Like I don't spend money on clothes and stuff. I mean, I'm wearing My Funded Futures free merch right now. I mean, so anyways, he's sitting there like a homeless guy, and I'm like, I did a double take, and then I circled back around, and then I saw him, saw the backpack, and the backpack said Tasty Trades on it, or Tasty Works or something on the backpack. And I was like, oh, it is him. So I walked up to him and I says, hey, I go, you're Tom from Tasty Trades. And he put his hand out to shake my hand, and he had this big smile on his face. And then I shook his hand, and I said, I'm a day trader too. I said, I stream on YouTube. And I said, I'm a host on My Funded Futures TV. And he's like, oh, okay, yep, that's cool. And I said, well, I just wanted to, say what's up, and nice to meet you. And that was it. So I never asked him for a selfie or anything. I kind of wish I would have, but he actually looked like, I mean, he was just chilling. He was just chilling there, sitting there, scrolling through Instagram. That's what he was doing. He was sitting in a rocking chair, scrolling through Instagram. But yeah, it was kind of cool. I mean, to see someone like that, like someone in the industry like that, like one of the trading legends, basically, like as far as like, I mean, dude created Think or Swim. I mean, he's like a friggin' billionaire, But yeah, it's kind of cool. So anyways, I was like, everyone was making fun of me for not taking a selfie, and I says, all right, well, I'll make one with AI. So there you go. It's me and Tom Sosnoff up in the pine trees, up in the mountains in Maine. Oh, look at this gap down, guys. The chat got quiet all of a sudden. You guys are like focused. You're like, what the heck's going on? Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, no, it's cool because after I saw him, I'm thinking he's probably been up here for like a week on vacation, you know, up in Maine, and no one knows who the hell he is because I mean, it's not like he's in Chicago or New York or something where there's a bunch of traders running around. You figure up here in Maine where there's hardly any people, and then he runs into me. He probably bought it, yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe. So I ended up tagging him in X and Instagram, hoping that maybe he sees it. And then who knows? You never know. I mean, he's starting a new business and stuff. So maybe I'll go host on one of his shows or something. That'd be kind of cool. Or I can get him to come on My Funded Futures TV. All right, I'm just watching here. I'm watching, I'm waiting, I'm being patient. We have a first 5-minute candle here forming. 29,917 and pushing down. 29,950 is the high. So starting to put in a pretty good range. This is a big gap down. We're talking, well, actually smaller than it looks. 81 points, but yeah, it's pretty decent, and the market's currently down 114 points. Nasdaq's down 114 points. ES also gap down, currently down 17.5 points. YM also gap down. YM something I'm gonna watch for a gap fill. Too, because YM very, very rarely will leave gaps where Nasdaq could leave a gap. Like Nasdaq could leave a gap for days. Nasdaq could leave a gap until after CPI. Like this is almost setting up. Like if we just keep dumping here, it's almost setting up for a move post CPI, which we have on Wednesday. So, but we don't know. We're just gonna react, try to scalp. You're long. Good luck, Sam. Good luck. Yeah, we just don't know. Hey, Vanessa, what's going on? I'm doing great. Doing great. Feeling good. Besides, I gotta sit up in my chair. Stop slouching. All right, getting that pushed down. Hey, what's up, Kato? P-Long, what's good? Everyone's freaking out about the war. Yeah. Yeah, I saw gas prices do a little jump. They went from like 370s to like 4 or something pretty quickly. So yeah, we are just pushing down. Just waiting for a signal here. Nice little inside bars, excuse me, on the 2-minute. Now I generally don't take those, but some people do. But nice little move off that. Looking mighty bearish. How'd you guys do last week? You guys do all right? Anyone get any payouts? Anyone pass any accounts? Putting in a nice little harami here. $29,900. Do I try this Harami bounce here? A little scalp. I'm long. Just gonna look for a little scalp here. There's 10 points. This is a solid 10. Come on, give me a little more. I'm kind of looking for that 20 area. There. Place to stop at the low. Probably gonna regret not taking that off at 10 points. That's all right. We're in 3 micros. Inside buy. Ooh, double Harami here. There we go. Let's just squeeze here to the take profit. Come on. Give it to me. Stops at break even. Come on, man. Oh. Oh, a little frustrating there. That's all right. Barely missed my TP there at 19. I was looking for that little gap fill. Did it do it on an NQ? No. I was just looking for this little gap fill here. Just tried to take out the 19. Didn't get it. Went about 20 something points. Oh well. Oh well. Pack the cotton, have it yet. Arizona trades, back-to-back payouts, 2 weeks in a row. Let's go with Lucid. Amazing. Congratulations. Back-to-back. Love the back-to-back payouts on accounts. All right, outside bar. I don't know. I just don't trust it. Maybe. Got a combo trade on the MNQ. I don't know. Maybe it keeps selling off here. All right, I'm short. I'm gonna try it with the micros. We didn't have the combo on the NQ, which is usually what I chart off from, but there we go. Let's look for the 855s. There's 20 points. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, I'm taking it off. You've got to be kidding me. What is it? It just did it to me up here. It just missed me by a few points. Then it just literally almost wicked my take. A market maker's watching. I mean, this is guys, this is market makers. If you're watching, this is an evaluation. This is simulated. I'm just simballing right now. I'm just a simfluencer. What are you guys doing? Yeah, that was a nice trade. 80, 82, 83 down to 857 or so. Nice trade. Zero Prince Peachy futures. Let's take a look. Yeah, I bet we have all kinds up to the upside, don't we? Actually, not that bad. I mean, we got the gap. But yeah, we do have. So, Peachy, what I'd like to look for on these zero prints for me, this is just for me, but I do like the more than one. So when you have like a little group, so like let's just say there was like 3 or 4 like right in here, like a group. That's what I like to look for to get filled. But you also have the single prints too with the zero prints that can usually act as a nice little gap too. That's, you know, kind of what I see sometimes. All right, it's a nice little trade there. It's trading micros. Just trying to get my feet wet here. Sunday, been traveling, getting things set up back at the old pine tree cabin. So, oh, we had some on the end too long. We took them out. Oh, nice. Symboling, not like that. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ethan in the house? Cashhole. What do I think about Alpha Futures drama? I'm glad I never traded with them. Never promoted them. Never traded with them. It just sucks. These companies that put out accounts that are way too cheap. It's too good to be true. My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Top Step. You know, the big dogs, they got it all figured out. The math is already figured out. And when you see these companies that come in and put in things that are way too good to be true, way too cheap, unfortunately that can happen. Oh man, my TV just went on the fritz. Well, that's no cool. Look at my TV. See, they're watching. Alpha was watching. They just put it. There goes that. TV. Yeah, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, it's not good. The reason why I say that is just because like being like, you know, with like fast track trading, things like that experiment, after that, I'm just like, I'm not trading with any of these newer firms right now. Until like, you know, establish a little something. But it sounds to be like Alpha is not closing shop, which is great. So hopefully they can just maintain or whatever they got. They'll make some changes and then they can stick around because it's just better for the industry, right? You can't have, you know, these people that, these shops that are just opening up and closing and things. It's just terrible. So, hey, what's up, Labarto? What's going on? Alpha Futures just hacked my Pine signal. They did. Anyone in the chat having trouble with Thinkorswim? So I'm now friends with Tom Sosnoff. so I can DM him if you want. No, it's a joke. No, I bet I did meet him today. He is the creator of Thinkorswim. But yeah, I don't know. Let me give Tom a call. Everything's good. I'm here trying out a new grill. I'm having a delicious barbecue with the family. Let's go, Liberto. He's got a brand new barbecue grill. Love that. My trading view is acting up. Oh. Right now, Trade of 8's acting fine. So far. Your chart's getting stuck. Uh-oh. Hey Pine, I'm a citizen of a restricted country and a lot of prop firms, but I live in Canada. Can I bypass this by starting analyses? Is this allowed? I have no clue, Ike. DC, I have no clue. Yeah, I would have no idea. A lot of the reason why, because the restricted countries is due to banking laws, things like that. So I'm not really sure. Tom isn't with Thinkorswim or Tasty Trades anymore. Yeah, I know. I was just joking. He's actually started a new business. He sold those companies. Sold those companies, just sitting up in Maine, just eating lobster right now, just hanging out. Hope someone has an answer in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone knows that. He's asking if he's a citizen of a restricted country and a lot of prop firms, but I live in Canada. Can I bypass this? I by starting an LLC, I don't know. Do I think they would make Trade of 8 so you can copy trade multiple firms together? I think so. They're slowly making improvements. I hope so. That would be nice. I want to be able to at least just trade brackets within the firm. So like if I'm trading both these accounts, I just want to be able to go manage group and then be able to trade brackets. That would be a beautiful thing. Just within the firm would be nice. We're getting a little pop here. So that's funny. We went to take profit right there at that level. That's where my take profit was. It started to bounce off it. I ended up taking marketing out, but it literally bounced right at that level that I had in that take profit for no reason. I was just actually thinking I wanted to get out before 50, just in case it bounced at that 50 level, and that was the only reason. And I decided I wanted to bounce. What's gold up to? Look at CL. Look at CL, the gap up here in oil. 71.55 down here. And gapped up to 73.18. Nasdaq getting a little bounce here. Don't really like it though. Ate so much lobster when I was up there in Searsport. It smelled like lobster for weeks. Heavy D, I love that. Searsport's a nice place. I've camped there before. I've camped there just to just on the ocean, right? I gotta turn my AC down. Got a heat wave coming this week. All right, turn off my AC there. Yeah, how'd you like it, Heavy D? How'd you like Maine? Searsport. Did you go to Perry's Nut House? Is that where? Isn't that near that area? How many pro accounts can you have? 5. Yes, brackets while copy trading on Trade-Evade would be amazing. Annoying we can't. I know. It's ever since 2021 when I started copy trading accounts or using brackets, I have been using Trade-Evade, and I've been begging for it. I just can't believe it. Replicanto with Ninja Trader works great for that. Yeah. Replicanto. I use Trade Sinker too. So Trade Sinker works pretty well. Oh, could I explain the zero prints? I'm trying to get in an understanding. Oh, so oftentimes during the market open, it's because we get a lot of volatility. And over here on the histogram, you see these orders. These have been filled. So that's why they call it histogram, because they've already been filled. And then sometimes it leaves these little price gaps in the histogram, like right here. You see this gap? These little gaps? So I just call them zero prints. And what I like to see is like a few. And oftentimes what it does is, like, let's just say I hop in a short here. So I hop in short, and then what I'm looking for, like, this could be a target where if I see a group of zero prints, it could be a good target of mine. It doesn't always have to go right to it, but oftentimes it can lead to a pretty decent target. Love that we camped at Searsport Shores campground. I've camped there. Yep, I've definitely camped there. We bought lobster at this place where you could pick the lobster, then they would steam it in a sock, and yep. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? It's the best. There's so many cool places up and down the coast to get lobster, where they just cook it so it's fresh. I mean, it's the freshest it's gonna be. Right off the lobster boat, right into the pot. So good. You had good weather too. You prefer My Funny Futures over Tradeify or Lucid? No. No, FX. No, not necessarily. I just can only trade one on stream. I have 5 Lucid and 5 Tradeifys. Favorite was Bar Harbor and Cadillac Mountain. Yeah, Bar Harbor is awesome. Acadia. I haven't been up there in years. I was gonna take a trip up there this year, but might change of plans. Might have a change of plans. But yeah, FX. So each one of the firms has a little something for everyone, which is nice. So if you have any questions about any of the prop firms or any of the accounts that you're interested in or you're thinking about or whatever, just let me know. It was like 90s at the base of the mountain, and we got up there. It was 60s. Oh yeah, Cadillac. Yeah. Did you climb it or drive it? Probably. Yeah, I haven't been up there for, geez, it's probably been 20 years. Maybe less than 20. 15. Oh, you just noticed the last time I was trading on my Funny Futures. That's why you asked. Oh, yeah. It's just, yeah, I just had a few evals I'm working on. My Funny Futures, yep. Yeah, no, my favorite is Take Profit Trader. That's my favorite. For the daily payouts. My Funny Futures Pro account is probably one of my second, it's probably like my second favorite accounts, period. And then, but yeah, daily payouts, Take Profit Trader really can't be beat. Got a double top action here. Can't start the trailing drawdown on TPT. Yeah. Yeah, trailing drawdown. Once you're over the buffer for sure. I do agree with you. Trailing drawdown kind of sucks. But once you're over the buffer, there's no, like, to me, there's no better prop for sure. I call it step 2 eval. Because, like, once you're over the, you got to get over that buffer. So it's like step 2 eval. Fo says like and subscribe, notification bell. Thank you so much, Fo. Fo says smash that like button, guys. Thank you for being here on a Sunday night. We're just chilling. We placed one trade so far. Nice little banger. Actually, the first trade was a good one too, but just barely. It didn't take my take profit, and now I'm just waiting for something else here. Got a bit of a bear flag forming. So very much a bear flag. Interesting here. Feel like it's going up, Koa. Yeah, we'll see. It's trying, but man, it is. Oftentimes, so like I said, not financial advice. I don't know where the market's gonna go. I'm just gonna try to react and take a little setup. But yeah, I mean, oftentimes these gaps on Sunday night are pretty powerful. So unless I see a nice, strong, powerful combo trade to take this to the upside, I'm probably gonna leave it alone. That's just me personally. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna just round up and then push right into this gap, because I mean, nothing can seem to keep this market down. And overall, if we look at the NQ, we're just back in a chop range. We're right back in the chop range, and overall, just super bullish. If you look at the daily, I mean, we're still slowly climbing and putting in higher lows. So higher low, higher low, higher low. But we'll see. Maybe some type of divergence. Yeah, there's a 2-minute pine line at VWAP, so we'll get there. Bautino, yeah. I haven't put those back on my chart. My win rate is so bad during Asia. I mean, the odds are, well, maybe the odds will be on my side. Well, I'm not doing too well in Asia either lately. I'm not doing too well, period, with my trading. It's just been a lot of impatience. So most of my trading lately has just been a lot of impatience. I haven't been patient enough. So many times lately in the last 2 weeks, I'll literally open up a chart. I'll be sitting in on the couch. I pop open the laptop, and I'm in a trade within like 2 seconds. No setup. Just kind of like, well, looks like it's going up. Push the button, you know. Hey, what's up, Chart Dad in the house? What's going on? Definitely putting in a bear flag or a trend line, whatever you want to call it. Bouncing off 855. You sound like me, Rex. Yeah, it's just lately, it's just no patience. Too much streaming. 199 people watching. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I actually was thinking there was less. Thank you, everyone. Oh, tomorrow I'll be on My Funded Futures TV for an hour and a half for the roundtable. So we used to do the roundtable on Wednesdays, but now they're going to try it on Monday. So we're going to be doing the roundtable tomorrow. So that should be fun. I actually like doing that. It's a lot of fun with, I think we're doing it with Husk, Tom, and Terry. So I like debating on those different subjects. Yeah, Monday, tomorrow. Tomorrow doing an hour and a half. They're basically just doing they're doing piloting. You blame AZ for that? Yeah, they're doing different piloting, so they're trying to figure out which works best for doing the roundtable. So whether it's Monday or Wednesdays, and I know our numbers have been really good when we do the roundtable. So when we promote it, people seem to like it. We've been having like 600-700 people watching. I don't see anything holding us on ES until 75.80. ES. Yeah, everything looking very weak. Kind of, like I said, we're just consolidating here as we made that big move down. It's not really moving. This is the way it's been the last few Globex sessions, unfortunately, where we have the big move and then it just starts chopping sideways and gets super choppy until the Tokyo Open. And then Tokyo opens and then we get some nice movement. So chat not opening for anyone reopening. Hey, what's up, Palm Tree Trader? No one's talking to you. Yeah. Do you do 1 day pass on rapids? Yeah, usually. Oh wait, rapid? No, rapid is 2 day. Sorry, rapid is 2 day. And here's one I'm working on right now. And then the pro, you can select 1 day, but the builder is 1 day. I wish the rapid was 1 day pass. We have a combo trade here. Scary though. I would like to see this combo. This is what I would like to see on this combo trade. I would like to see this, for me personally, is put in an outside bar here, come back down and take out this 87, 86, and I enter short and keep a stop rate around that 900. That's what I'd like to see. And also break this bear flag trend line at the same time. So I'm a little hesitant trying to take this long off this, but it is a signal. So let's take it up. Oh shoot, I just realized in the 25K rapid and with a mini, I meant to do this with on the pro there. Shoot. Oh well. Puts in a Harami here. Like I said, I was a little hesitant taking this long, but if it puts in a Harami, I'm out. Or if it breaks 89, I'm out. Saw that coming a mile away. I think I'm gonna flip short. That was a trap and a half. Flipping short here. Yep. That was a trap. Saw that, market makers. Saw me coming on that one. I'm gonna hold this. See if we can take out the low now. All right, stop's going at 9:05. Definitely trapped there on that combo trade. I'm holding this till it pushes down through that low, hopefully. Love to see it break here at 871. And then I might even add into it. Come on, breaking that bear flag too. Just go. I actually like this trade. I almost want to sign into my fundeds. Nah, no, not going to. Not going to. I have a plan for the fundeds tomorrow. Little more momentum. I'd like to push the button and take it, get into two minis here. If we can get a little momentum to the downside. Oh, choppy. Come on, you POS. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, push that down. Another 2-minute combo trade. Outside bar on the 5-minute. What a beautiful setup this would have been during New York. I'm just thinking that this probably would have dropped on that little move. It probably would have dropped 60, 70, 80 points without even thinking. There it goes. Come on. Trick Daddy NQ, yeah, that was nasty. I mean, that first one, you could feel it. That's why I ended up flipping short without even waiting for this to close, because you could just feel the trap on that 2-minute. You know, I tried to go long and it just immediately reversed on me. Especially when you have that type of consolidation on a 2-minute even. Or even a 3-minute chart probably. But, you know, looking for a little more than just the 13 points. I think, you know, I'm thinking that maybe we take out the low 855. Maybe. It doesn't seem to want holding up. You get the plunge protection team coming in now, trying to hold up to the market. Who knows? Hey, what's up, Aeromech Trader? Stocked out 20 points, yeah. Not rapid, my bad, pro. Oh, yeah, iTrades, yeah. So a lot of times I do the 1-day pass, but this one particularly, I didn't. I just did the regular one. I was going, like I was smashing too many. I was just sending them. Because you know there's still a Trade of 8 glitch. There's a Trade of 8 glitch with My Funded Futures. You got to be careful because on the pro account, on the funded, you can accidentally go in too many contracts. So be aware of that because they can deny you for that. So with the pro funded account, you can have 5 max contracts. So with the pro funded, you can have 5 max, and that's 5 micros or 5 minis or whatever. So let's just say you were in 1 mini, and then you were in, you can't be in like 1 mini 5 micros on MNQ. So you have to be careful with that. There's still a glitch. On the inquiries, the last 5-minute bar finished green, and on the NQ finished red. ES could be holding it. ES could be holding NQ up. Yeah, I was thinking the NQ. Look at this nastiness. Oh. Look at these inside bars on the 2-minute. You got to be kidding me. It's a beautiful bear flag break. Just go down, please. After a trap like that, pushing down and then just gets bought up at 71 out of nowhere, and then starts chopping back and forth, you got to be joking. I mean, now this is triggering a long trade. This is triggering a long now on the 2-minute. Unreal. Well, it stops at 905. It can come get me if it wants. We got 15 minutes before the top of the hour. Can't be bullish with all the bad news going everywhere and about to get worse. Yeah, I know, but you know how this market is. All it's gonna take is just a little tweet right now that says, "Yeah, we're gonna make a deal. The deal's in place. The oil's flowing. We're starting Freedom gas stations. Everything's fine." You just never know. It's just crazy. And then the market will jump 400 points, 500 points. And then they'll go, "Oh, well, never mind." And then there'll be a bomb going off. And then they'll be like, "Oh, back down, back crashing down." It's just, ugh. But yeah, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you guys. But I will say that I do catch myself not putting in stop losses, even if it's, you know, I just don't, sometimes I just don't like, sometimes I just don't. But man, it is awfully silly not to put in a stop loss during this type of market, because we saw it on Friday. This killed a lot of accounts. This move right here, this pink candle, that killed a lot of accounts right there. Including mine. No, actually, you know what? I had a stop loss in place on this candle. It blew through it and it actually had like $300 slippage. So I had $250 stop, and then it blew through it for like, it was something like $550, $600, and yeah, a little bit of slippage there on a sim account, so sim funded. Where we are chopping now. At least we have volatility. I do love the volatility, FX, but I like smooth action. I like smooth volatility. I like when the candles are big. The candles are big, and like you're getting the big W's, the big M's, things like that. That's what I like. I don't like it when it, for me, because this is the way I trade, so my trading style, looking for these breaks. I hate it when you get the volatility that's kind of like the choppy volatility, where if you get a break of a certain candle, because I like to trade on momentum, and so when we get a break and then all of a sudden it just kind of pulls back and starts doing that, and then it might continue to go, like, let's take this short for instance. Like, I'm trying to trade it on the momentum short, and then it just pops back up and just starts chopping a little bit. It might actually go down. We could actually absolutely see 855s, but it's playing games before it does it. That's the thing that drives me nuts. It's playing the NQ games, and it's been doing this for the last 2 weeks, I swear. And it could be like the summertime seasonality too, where, you know, it tends to get a little bit, you know, it's a lot of just retail traders, people like that throwing around some contracts. You know, all the hedge fund guys, the big money is all that's sitting in the Hamptons right now, drinking pina coladas. But yeah. Yeah, but the candle's so fast it blew past. Yeah. Can't hold sides very long with Trump tweeting. No. Chopping broccoli, if you know, you know. Yep. The market no longer cares about the news. It's only the speed bump now. Kind of right. I mean, I like this trade. I really do. I think we could take out the low, but I mean, that's a nice almost 15 points, but put in a double bottom there, or equal low, sorry. Equal low. I'm gonna hop in on the pro too. A little bit worse entry, but I'm gonna hop in. See if we can run that equal low down there. Did I see Alpha Futures debacle canceling payouts from premium plans? Yep. Yeah, cluster. It's just a cluster. There's the article if anyone wants to check it out. Hoover flag, you looking for the long? And the Hamptons holding a peanut with a pinky out, laughing at the dumb money. Yeah. Oh, sorry if you answered that question already. No, it's, yeah. It's all good, Jared. It's good. I mean, it's good. It's good news. All right, we're just chopping around here. Kind of ugly. Very ugly price action. Good little bear flag broke. Trying to pop back up. I guess I just see money, tape money, 10, 15 points. I've had a few times in these trades looking for the bigger move and just not getting it, so. Now we're just chopping it right back in the middle. Come on, do something now. I should just get out of this trade. It's just stupid. It's just chopping. ES won't lose the 7600s. Yeah, ES kind of just bear flagging too, but just grinding, slowly grinding its way up. Let's take a look at YM. YM is interesting to take out that gap. But boy, you get in those YM trades, you just kind of set it and forget it. So if you have a little long setup to take back into that open gap, which YM does love to fill these gaps, it's best to just set it, forget it, go eat dinner, whatever, go for a walk, watch it on your phone or something, because it could be painfully slow. Back to ranging. Should graduate college. Go graduate college. Should be done when you get back, pretty much. Yeah, go grocery shopping, get your chores done, go mow the lawn, go exercise, go ride a bike. Now it's popping back up here. All right, stopped out. I mean, good 15 points on that freaking trade, but just it looked like it wanted to take out the low. So combo trade's not working right now. So market down 129 points right now. Love when I check out from trading midday and come back to see a nasty range printed when I was gone. Oh, during the afternoons lately, the afternoon chops during New York, where you have all these, like through here, through the lunchtime, has just been brutal. All week long, just super brutal. But yeah, that did not work, so. Popping back up here, 910s. Finally took out the 2-minute pine line on the VWAP. Boy, that one. Boy, I said it earlier. I said I was going to hop in my funded accounts to try that. I'm glad I didn't. What a nasty, nasty move. So it's like took out the, it trapped the longs right there on that move right there. And then it pushed back down and then trapped the shorts. Pushed right back up. It's dirty. Now it's kind of, now it's pushing up off that low. Trying to re-enter at 907. Good luck. Did you already talk about TradeAvate? TBT try adding lockout by account? No. What's that all about? Oh, I see. You can trade. Yeah. So now with TradeAvate with certain props. So the interesting is here, TradeAvate prop. So the interesting thing with TradeAvate prop, some of these prop firms down through here, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, you can use the features where you can use the risk management stuff. So you can use the risk management stuff, but with My Funny Futures you can't. With Apex you can't. But yeah, each account you can lock yourself out now, so that's pretty cool. All right, kind of breaking out of this range here. Yeah, kind of neat. Oof. If this pushes down through the low, I don't know what to tell you guys. I literally don't know what to tell you. I don't know what is going on. Except these inside bars in the 2 minute I've been paying tonight. I back tested, you know, I went through and we forward tested these weeks ago, months ago. And then all of a sudden they're working pretty well. But look at that bounce here. Just dirty. Stopped. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Now do we go down and take out the low or what? Or are we just gonna, I ain't touching this even with your account? Yeah. I like that. I'm not touching this even with your guys' account. On the 5 minute red larger candle. So what are you looking for? Like the size of the candles? Like whether or not one's bigger red, one's bigger green or something? Interesting. Bounced off 880, covered most of your losses. So that was the top of the hour candle. I just noticed that. That's probably the reason why it pulled back there. 2 minutes in, top of the hour. 1 hour before the Asia Open, the Tokyo Open. Gonna try a short 877s. If it breaks down through there, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna wait for something else. Wait for one of my setups here, but try it again. Go to the well one more time. They haven't really worked too well tonight so far. I still don't want to touch this even with your account. Just choppy. What is gold up to? Gold's falling. Gold's dropping. ES just kind of hanging out here. Bear flagging. NASDAQ popping right back up here. An inside bar in 2 minute. So get rid of that line here. Now it's looking, still looking bear flaggish on the 5, but the line has changed to me. All right, just hanging out here, 29,900s. Pushing back up. Tokyo is going to be fun, I think. But we got an hour to wait for that. No big surprise. I mean, you get a big move down like that, and then it just consolidates until you get more markets to open up. Right now, we're sitting in the Sydney Open. And then once the more markets open up, the volatility should pick up. I expect quite a bit of volatility tomorrow for New York, and also Wednesday we have CPI. So if you take a look at Wednesday here real quick. I mean Tuesday CPI. Sorry, I keep saying Wednesday. I'm sorry. Tuesday CPI. Wednesday we have PPI. But Tuesday, yeah, CPI in the morning. So that should be interesting. So preliminary University of Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday. It's funny, probably a few months ago, this used to be a red folder. Now it's not. Hey, Yeezus in the house. What's going on? Canceling shopping again. Yeah, it's very, very choppy. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Appreciate everyone being here. Thank you guys for using code PINE, picking up any accounts. Help support the channel. I really appreciate that. I don't know. This market's driving me nuts, but we'll sit here. You never know. Currently down on the accounts tonight. On these evals, my funded futures. No surprise. I went from trading three micros to 1 mini in a hurry. Especially off this one. I actually went in 2 minis off this bear flag break on the, we had almost a triple confirmation, which I loved, where we trapped, pushed back down, and I thought we would absolutely break this bear flag combo trade on the 5 minute and then continue, but we never did. And kind of the sign, now that I'm looking at it in hindsight, the sign was right here. We put in this outside bar. So normally what I would do is just go in short here at 71 if we broke it. Well, the next candle on the 2 minute never broke it. It just popped back in, put an inside bar. kind of a sign there. But really, we're just right back here in the middle. You never know. Never know. I mean, obviously, I did bet money that we were going to bust right down through that 855. I did better betting the Max Holloway Conor McGregor fight today or yesterday, and also Argentina and the Argentina game and the England game parlay. So I won that. So currently up $600 this weekend from degenerate gambling. $600. So I bet on the fight. I bet on the World Cup games. 2 for 2 there, or 3 for 3 actually, and then doubled my $200 at the slot machine at the casino when I was only supposed to be there for dinner. So I'm doing very good. I'm doing better outside of the charts this weekend. Maybe I should just call it here and then go to the casino and get dinner and then throw in my winnings. Put it all on black. No, I don't know. Just kidding. I'm gonna stay here for a little while. But yeah, it was fun. $29,892. McGregor epic fail. What a horrible fight. I didn't watch it. Someone was, what did I see? Someone on YouTube or something. He got kicked out of the stadium because he was sitting there after everyone left, and he was like, it might have been AI. It's probably AI nowadays, but he's like, I paid $2,000 for this UFC seat. I ain't leaving because the fight was so bad. It was like the old Tyson fights. You guys remember the old Tyson fights? Mike Tyson? People would spend all kinds of money on pay-per-view and tickets, and the fight would last like 60 seconds. Iron Mike would come in, knock someone out, and it'd be over in the first round. People paid all that money. Got to go home early. Just for dinner, yeah. Yeah, Chart Dad, what happened was, I said earlier, but I was supposed to have free slot play. So I went for dinner and to pick up my free prize. So I had a free prize there. And I was supposed to have free slot play. So I went to punch in my card at the slot machine, and then it didn't have the free slot play. I just happened to have $200 in my wallet in cash. So I threw it in the machine and doubled my money, and then I left. I was like, this is, and I had no hesitation in leaving either. I was just like, sweet. Made $200. So yeah, it was sweet. Hey, what's up, Pawn? What's going on? You're down 900 at the casino last night. Oof, yeah, that hurts. I'm actually, believe it or not, Desert Crow, I'm actually up on the casino. So I'm up on the local casino this year, and they owe me a cruise next fall. So I have a cruise next fall that I'm gonna go do. So that's pretty cool. So I'm actually up. Not by much. It's pretty near close to break even, but technically I'm up. And I've eaten and drank a lot for free, including the fancy steakhouse and lots of Moscow mules. Lots of Moscow mules on the house. UFC should be ashamed of itself letting these old folks come back in retirement no one wants to see. Yeah, I agree. That's the other thing, Javier, right? So I was thinking about this today. It's like when you have nothing, and I'm talking when you're down and out, this is kind of trading related too, right? and just work in general, or if you're capable. And you know, I'm not trying to criticize anyone or whatever, but it's like if you're down and out and you come from nothing and you have nothing, it's like, you know, that grind to try to get something for yourself. It's hard, but you have that drive. A lot of people have that drive to keep pushing and to do whatever it takes to get to where you're at. Conor McGregor is a multi-hundred millionaire. Like, yeah, sure, he still has some fight in him. Probably he wants to try to prove who knows what. But the dude has so much money. I mean, compared to when he used to be a plumber, I mean, he doesn't, a plumber's apprentice or whatever he used to do before he got famous in the UFC. He has so much money. Like, why? Like, is he really going to train as hard as he did when he was just coming up? You know? Yeah, it was silly. To me, Max Holloway, he's still loaded, right, Max? But I was like, I bet Max all day. I'm like, just all day long. What'd you get? Salisbury steak and peas? No, I mean, lobster tails. Lobster tail at the steakhouse. They actually have really good mac and cheese, which is, yeah, really good baked mac and cheese. Gotten a few burgers there. Really good burgers. Plus all the drinks. Bottle of wine. Last time I went to that steakhouse, I got a bottle of wine, all on the house. Fun. Enjoying some beers on the beach. Sounds like a great time, Don Juan. Pon. You playing it so wrong. The first kick's loaded in free footage. Yeah, I watched it buckle. Yeah. Casino had the fight on the big screen, so I was watching while watching the fights. Now we're breaking that flag here. Son of a bitch. This might be the end of the account here. Oh. Kind of chased it there. Chasing it with a pro here. Bear flag break here. Probably could get in a little better price. Kind of missed it. Yeah, that account's cooked. I want to be shorter than this, but trap me trying to chase it. So kind of breaking this trend line break here, but did not close and popped right back up. Son of a bitch. I just cannot get anything going. All right, just like nothing ever happened. Damn it. I'm shorting again. Although it did get bought right back up to that 70 level again, which is strange. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting here. Get a Lambo yacht for, yeah, stay retired and fight. Yeah, for sure. He got $600 million just for his liquor company, for sure. Yeah, that's crazy. He's got a mad amount of money. He now has equal lows. I want to see how this candle closes here. Look at it pop right back up. Oh, that's funny. We ran those equal lows on NASDAQ down here and then popped right back up. Jeez. It's already starting off great. Gotta have patience tonight. Yeah. Patience. That's right. So getting cabooshed tonight so far. Good start to the week. Getting absolutely chopped to death. I'm gonna start playing the chop. So every time we look like we're gonna break down, I'm just gonna buy. Every time we look like we're gonna break up, I'm gonna sell. Just do the opposite of whatever I'm trying to think. Crossfire trading in the house. What's going on? So when I go to gold and oil, probably not a bad idea. Gold looking dumpy. Outside bar in a 2-minute combo trade. You figure at least one of them's gonna work tonight, right? Even if it's got to be at least a 20% win rate at some point, right? This is one of them's gonna work. I'm gonna try it. Please do not follow any of these trades, especially this one. Nothing's been working lately. Not tonight. Not in this nastiness. Equal low on ES, which is interesting. Looks like it's trying to break that now on the 5. You're waiting until we accept or reject the low. I'm gonna take this. Hop in here. A little early. Didn't quite break that low of that candle yet. Another inside bar here. Bottom of the hour in 6 minutes. Oh, I had to sneeze for like 2 minutes there. That's why I was silent. I was sorry, guys. I had to sneeze just lurking there. I was like, oh. This is terrible. I just should just get out. Get out, go about my day. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna starting to stream at Tokyo Open here pretty soon instead of 6 p.m. with Globex. Globex do the first hour, come back at 8 o'clock. I mean, jeez. Oh, I can't trade without momentum, and like as a momentum trader, I'm just getting chopped. It's hard to trade momentum when there's no momentum. Look at this 2 minute inside. I've never seen this. I've never seen this such choppiness. I've never seen so many inside bars on a 2 minute chart in my life. Even on the 5 minute chart. The funny thing is, New York Open the other day, we had no 5 minute inside bars for quite some time. Which day was it? Yeah, over an hour. And then we finally put in one. It's just nuts. High blood pressure, up 2K in this chop. High blood pressure, playing the ranges. A little of both, yeah. Nice work though. Good news, I got a hold of Sosnoff. He told me to restart my computer because Windows is garbage. And behold, my Thinkorswim is working. Nice. I like ulcers, so I'm up on 100 tick with a Heikinashi using the paid to fade reversal arrows. If it helps anyone in and out for a few points, MNQ, MN. Oh, nice. Paid to fade. I mean, right now, playing the chop like that, yeah. Not bad. Look at this. All right. I'm gonna close this trade. If it breaks this outside bar, I'm full port. Full port, 5 minis. 3 minis. Just for the fun of it. Just so I can feel something. This is so crappy. I don't want to just sit here and not trade. I mean, and it's like, how many times am I going to say that the market's at 29,886, you know? Son of a bitch. All right, I'm full port. Get it. Outside bar break. Come on. Not messing around no more. Get up there. Give me 10 points. One of these combo trades is gonna work. It's got to. Risking 600 bucks on this trade, not terrible. Come on. $600 of on this eval. Stops at 29,879.25. I'm gonna leave a runner too. Don't blow your accounts. No, I mean I'm risking 600 bucks, which is actually usually something I'd risk with one mini during New York, so it's all good. Nah, it's all good. Thanks, Johnny Buys Land. Bottom of the hour here, and the market didn't even move. So you see, we're a minute into the bottom of the hour, set currently 7:30, and the market didn't even blip. So just horrible volume tonight. See if we can get a push up to that 899s, that 900s, and then I'm gonna look for a runner potentially. We can get some taken out at 899. What's the quantity I take? It just depends on like where my stop is usually. Like if I can place a stop, but I don't look for particular TPs generally. I'm looking for things on the chart. So I'm looking for the whole number right here to get tested 899. I think that might be a good spot for my TP. And then I'm looking at this gap up here. That right around that 918 area. So I'm looking for that gap, maybe run that wick if it wants to push up. So that's where I put my TPs. But stop always goes, for me, it's gonna go below that candle's wick. So the outside bar candle's wick. And as far as how much I'm risking, or how many the contract size, it's fully dependent on where the stop is. So if it's like 2,000, if it's like 100 points down, then I can't go in 3 minis. You know what I'm saying? Where my stop is. But that's just usually like when I'm trading my fundeds. When I'm like over the buffers and things, and I'm really trying to maybe get to a payout or things like that, or if it's a direct to funded account where it costs me a lot of monies. You would think with the bombing we'd be down for 500 points. Yeah, I mean, overall the market looking very bearish, but I'm just looking for a little scalp bounce, 10 points. But really, it's basically, it's one of those things where you should buy below prior bars low and sell above prior bars high tonight. That's definitely the way to go. Not in this chop. Trying to buy breakouts or things like that just have not been working. But yeah, you would think that the market would plummet, but really, I mean, it's kind of like the news is really factored in. I mean, anytime it says we're close to making a deal, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, I don't really believe it. But the algos, they go crazy anytime of that news. And the funny thing is, we dropped hard on the positive news on Friday. I actually took a pretty nice long in YM on Friday on my Lucid Fundeds after that news broke and the market dropped. Well, YM kind of just hung out and ended up pushing back up on the big news drop. So we ended up doing this, ended up putting in this inside bar. I ended up taking a long in the YM. Made my 600 bucks on the Lucids. So I've been trying to trade a lot of the YM. I'm going to be trading a lot of YM with my Lucid funded accounts, my 5 of them. I can't trade this. Yeah, I cannot trade this. Hey, good. Yeah, good night, Kelly Kaufman. We all do this Friday. Yeah, exactly. Do you have like some kind of amount of some percentage drawdown that you look for stop loss and decide quantity based upon that? No, because oftentimes I add into my winning trade. So if it's pushing up or down and I'm in a momentum trade, I add into it. So yeah. Do I think Tokyo will send it back up? I don't know, but I hope that it just breaks out of this. I hope it just breaks out of something. I'm gonna take the next outside inside bar combo during Tokyo. This is not a good way to start the week. I'm already like frustrated with this chop. I've seen chop, but I've never seen this bad. This is based on like my edge by looking at the chart with the inside bars. I've never seen so many inside 5-minute candles in my life in an hour. This is just nuts. And you think I'd learn, I'd just start playing the range, like buying now. Let's just play the range now. Is it gonna play a range? All right, we're in down at the bottom of this range. So let's play the top. You want to play games? We'll play games. Let's go. So we're at the bottom of this range. Come on. Let's do it. Let's look for a little scalp. I'm gonna learn to be a range trader. Market ain't afraid to play games. No, it's not. Come on, give me 91.50. Well, this is where my stop would be if I was in the short off of the outside bar. There we go. This is so stupid. So I was thinking like, all right, well, if I went short off this outside bar, my stop would be right here. So got half back what I'm down on this account. Now let's pop back up. So now what, I short 900? Nah, we got back what we pretty much lost on that last trade, but we'll wait for something else here. Pop 900 for the stream, yeah. Pamela, I know, isn't it crazy? 70% of gap downs on NQ are filled before the New York Open. Yeah, it's interesting statistic for sure. The FAFO zone, 900, that's the VWAP FAFO zone. Oh yeah, a 900. We do have I actually do have a, I'm gonna long here. I'm long. We might go to, might stop at 900 here, but I'm long off this outside inside bar combo on the 5. It's a little more powerful than, say, the inside the combo on the 2-minute. So this one failed. This one might fail as well, but we'll see. Stop's gonna go to 74. I'm gonna add into the third contract if we pull back down to the 890s. I'm just gonna cancel it. Run it. So VWAP sitting at 900s, I guess. So taking another 5-minute combo trade, which hasn't been working tonight, obviously, but play the probabilities. Glad Tokyo. We got Tokyo open here in about 25 minutes, 27 minutes. $29,896 now. Chilling. I watched fake bull breakout and then slam down. Yeah. Oh, it's been doing it all night. Fake bulls, fake bears, fake everything. It's all fake. Yeah, it's just crazy. You have a head and shoulders, yeah. Yeah, I have a combo trade on the 5-minute chart, so that's why I like to trade off that. Well, basically the entry should be right here, but stops at 874.75. If we put in a 5-minute harami or something, that'll get out, but. Five-minute harami here. I should get out of this on the 5-minute harami. Like I said, I was going to. Yeah, so those 5-minute haramis, they pop in like that. Then the idea, I talked about this last week, how I should just get out as soon as it, so basically it pulls back in. So you have the break out, and then the body opens and closes within the body of that previous candle there. And so like that is one of those classic signs to get out, and I should have got out there, but woof. Jay Loves, what's going on? You miss anything? Oh no, we're finally breaking out of the chop now. So Pawn's head and shoulders is paying off right now. No, yeah, we've been chopping bad. I've been getting chopped. Try to long off 850 here. Oof. Come on, it almost worked there. Try to take that bounce off 850s. There we go. So a 50 level bounce there, 845, but you know, that psych level 850. Finally breaking that bear flag down. 10 minutes for the Tokyo Open. Unfortunately, not trading too many beers. Yeah. All right, let's watch here. See what this candle wants to do. Be a little patient here. You never know where we swept a new low where if Asia opens up that it wants to push it higher. So just gonna try to wait for another setup here to try it. That's all we can do. Thought we would start the week with more follow through. Yeah, definitely not. Very, very tricky. On MNQ, we are at a daily wedge pattern. Price is trading in the middle. There's nothing here to trade for you. But that's your edge. All right, 863 inside bar, 2 minutes. Pushing back up. Boy, those inside bars on the 2 minute have been paying tonight pretty well, besides this chop, but getting some nice little breaks off them. All right, come on, Tokyo. Open this bad boy up. 9 minutes now. Don't forget the AGA. Time to go short for Tokyo Open. No chance it moves higher. Yeah. Mopar, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about shorting here after we just filled that gap, but 10 minutes before Tokyo opens could be a little bit iffy. No bottom wick on that 5 minute candle. Sergi, thank you so much for the sub. Already getting bought right up here. Right back into the middle of the chop. Loco, Montana, what's going on? MNQ took out a slow, but MES didn't, so I'm making that note of that. Oh, interesting, yeah. Very interesting. Pretty bullish candle there on 2 minutes, so basically got bought right back up. I'm short here. Stops at 896.50. I'm looking for 862s or so. And then a runner down to that low. We take out 862. I'm moving my stop to break even on the runner. On this My Funded Futures Rapid. I'd like for it to do it before Tokyo opens, though, to be honest. So in the next 5 minutes, or so, if it's gonna do it. Some chill ass music. Thank you, Montana. Loku, Montana. Is the plan to accept small red days? How much is small for you? $300 to $400 on my funded accounts. Not on evals though. I don't accept red days on evals. I have to pass them. So yeah, on the funded accounts, $400. That'd be a small red day on the fundeds. So that's the game plan. Gonna try to make $200, $300, $400 on the fundeds, and then for green days lock out, and then try to make or keep it $200 to $300 on the for a loss. Boy, it almost got me there. Just come on, just not even 3 points, 2.5 points. Take me out of that one. This is multiple times it's done that to me tonight. It's ridiculous. Gotta have a little luck like I did at the slot machine earlier this weekend. Come on. $29,880s. Pushing back up here. 3 minutes to go. God. I had a nice 10 points on that short already. I mean, that's pretty much all I could get tonight on pretty much all my trades. Right around 10 points. 10 points, 10 points, 10 points. I should have just went for 10 pointers. Little tiny base hits. Drifter, what's going on, man? Thank you. Plus my TV crapped the bed. I had the TV going on in the background and it book map and it Bitcoin book map, and ended up frying that bad boy. That TV's been acting up forever. That TV is probably 15 years old. Time for a new one right there, I guess. That TV back there, yeah, the TV's about 15 years old. For sure. I mean, it is old. It's like one of the first. I swear it's like one of the first smart TVs. I probably have the receipt taped to the back of it because that's what I usually do is I tape the receipt, but I bet you can't read it. By now. Doesn't owe me anything. So what I do, Fo, is I rotate my TVs around. Just like I rotate my prop accounts. So it goes from like the workout room. So the good TV goes in front of my recliner, and then that gets when I want a new TV for the living room, it gets rotated to the bedroom, and then from the bedroom, sometimes it gets rotated down into the basement, into the workout room, and so on. And I do that rotation. That's the TV rotation. All right, Tokyo Open here. Stopped out. Do pine trees fear the coming of the Christmas season? If so, this time of year should be a high spot. Yeah. So now we're gonna run that. So my thinking on that trade was no bottom wick. So when we started to reverse on this 2-minute, I went short, thinking that we'd just take out that bottom wick and then maybe get a squeeze down to the low. You never know. So that was my whole thinking on that trade. And obviously it did not want to do that. Now it's probably going to do that. Tokyo Open, and actually so far been pretty lame. Hey, what's up, Piero? Hola. So far, Asia pushing higher. All right, last attempt. So we're breaking out of this consolidation on the 5-minute. Let's see if we take this upside. Big 2-minute outside candle here. I'm long. There's one, take it out. Freaking momentum trading. You can't trade on momentum when there's no momentum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, just trading that chop shit. Pisses me off. There's, I don't know, 40 points or so. Stops at break even here. Let's look for more. We're gonna push up into the gap now. I wish I had room to add into this drawdown, but I really don't. Got most of this drawdown on this trade right here. I mean, this is just so stupid. It just sits there and messes around for 2 hours. Like, I love you guys, but like, this is like ridiculous. Summertime Globex has been the worst to trade. Up 1,000 on this trade here. Kind of playing my P&L a bit. I mean, At this point, do we push up and start filling at least some of the gap? Where's half gap? That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? There we go. There's a new high here. Let's get a 100-pointer. All right, we just popped into the gap there. How come you can only trade 50K in a pro eval? So they have a scaling rule. So you can trade 5 minis, but you can only trade 5 micros. Yeah. Yeah, Logan, it has a scaling rule. It sucks. It's not a 1-to-1. And it's only on the pro. Let's go. I'm adding into this. Let's break 986 here. Back below that 30,000. I just noticed that. All right, up 1,800 on this trade here. All right, let's take a little bit off at 30,000. All right, let's take a little bit off here. All right, let's take that off. Yeah, right down at 30,000. We could always hop back in. Yeah, so that was a big trade there off that. Basically, just this is what I was looking at. Finally, I mean, freaking Tokyo. So that was almost not quite 100 points, but nearly 100-point trade there. But really just looking at this overall structure. Once Tokyo opened, we started to break above this 5-minute here. Get rid of this one. And once I started to break above that, I decided that, well, maybe we would just hop in long on the momentum and just try it. Very, very risky. And then once I saw the 2-minute break as well on that, I said, this I'd like to add into this more. The trouble with the tricky part about adding into a winning trade like that, when you are already down on the day, it's tough, because I really didn't have the drawdown for it to come back against me that much, and it could have easily came back at my average entry, came down, just even though we're still right about the trade, came down, hit my drawdown, and then continued. But finally, future's about to bounce. Yeah, I mean, we just bounced pretty hard off that low. A little bit of luck's never a bad thing, Eddie. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that break, that trend line break. That's what I was looking at. But that's how I trade a lot, anyways, just on momentum breaks like that, and not so much waiting for like every like combo trade. If we have a lot of volatility, oftentimes I'm just trading off the 5-minute candle where you start to get a breakout, and I just hop in. Stop usually goes below that candle, and then I just see what happens. So I do like trading like that. But yeah, absolutely got completely chopped tonight. Completely chopped. I'd like to get this account halfway, but it doesn't really matter. 315 on a 25K. Let's go, OMH. 1,402 trades since open. Yeah, I know. Isn't that not? Oh, shit. Little combo trade. There's my halfway. I just missed it. 30 points off that combo trade right there. So, yeah, a little more volume, and these combo trades probably going to start working, hopefully. What I mean by combo is when I have an outside-inside bar. You can see it didn't work through any of this. But right back to unchanged here. Market still red, 5 points. It was green for a minute. What's YM doing? Ooh. So YM looking very interesting here. Looking very interesting for the funded accounts. Back above 30,000. Just passed the lucid eval. Nice. I'm long on the ES. Nice. Good luck, Turg. Yeah, you just passed the eval on that move. Yeah, that was a sweet move. That was definitely a 1 day to pass type move. 1 day pass move. I would have easily got my 50% if I didn't get chopped up so bad on this particular eval. Have some zero prints down here. I'm gonna try a little scalp, just one mini here into the 12s. Just into these zero prints. See if we can pull down and fix and repair this area. Come on, it's working. Come on, do it. Come on, just do it. Boom. Just a little scalp there, 10-pointer. Just down into those zero prints. Now I'm going to take it long. I'm going to try to take it long. Just for the heck of it. See if we actually push up and fill that gap now. Hey, what's up, Coach Fred in the house? Hey, Coach Fred, I met Tom Sosnoff today. I'm sure you know who he is. Kind of funny. I ran into him. All right, now I'm trying to take it back up. So we filled those zero prints for 200-point scalp. All right, $200 scalp, I mean, 10 points. For sure, the legend. Yeah. Yeah, I met him today. He was just sitting there, chilling up here in Maine. He was just sitting in a rocking chair, like chilling somewhere. I don't want to say where. And I recognized him, and I just walked up to him, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" I don't need that much, actually, to get 50%. I need like this. Yeah, Tasty Trades. Yeah, so that's how I recognized him, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but then he had a Tasty Trades backpack. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's definitely him. So I just walked up to him and I go, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Are you Tom from Tasty Trades?" And he says, and he shook it, and he reached his hand out to shake my hand. And I says, and then I just told him, I said, "Yeah, well," I said, "I'm a fan." I said, "I'm on YouTube too." I said, "I'm a day trader, and I'm a host on My Funded Futures TV." And he's like, "Oh yeah, yep. Because I know who they are. That's cool." And I says, "Well, it was just nice to meet you." And I shook his hand again, and I just left. Left him alone. He was there by himself, so I didn't want to bother him. I think he was just chilling in a rocking chair. He was scrolling through Instagram. I don't know. Yeah, he was cool. He was cool. Yeah. Yeah, founder of Thinkorswim. Yeah. Like a nice person? Yeah, he seemed nice. Yep. I didn't ask him for, like, I wanted to, this is a combo trade 2-minute. I'm actually scared to be in along here. I'm actually going to get out of this. Combo 2-minute here. That's all right. So I got back a lot of this account here. I think I'm going to call it there. Kind of a rough start. Happy with the finish here, but yeah, a little bit of a rough start to the week so far. I mean, just chopped bad. Just few evals though, but still, I mean, ridiculous. Just kind of got chopped up bad in this action. And then once the action finally picked up and you start getting some good stuff, and it's working a little bit better. So yeah, the creator of Thinkorswim. Yep. Yeah, the dude's loaded. Dude's loaded. He sold both his companies. Sold Thinkorswim to TD Ameritrade, and then sold Tasty Trades, I think. And he's currently working on a new company. But yeah. Nice combo trade. Man, I just scared to take it. Should have. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there. I got some, I want to go eat dinner, and just a reminder, I'm on My Funded Futures TV tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So I'm actually going to be on My Funded Futures TV for an hour and a half tomorrow for the roundtable, and I'll be trading too. If I see some trades or something, I'll take them, but be some fun over there. Plus, I'll be right back here tomorrow, right here at this channel. Thank you for using code PINE. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Great trades. Yeah, I mean, I just had to wait for that little more volume. It's just, I got chopped pretty bad. Lessons learned, lesson learned. Kind of like the afternoon chops that it's been during the lunchtime during New York. For me personally, I just got to stay out of it. It's just not my trading style, so pretty bad. But thanks so much. Leave on a high note. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. But yeah, pretty choppy. See if we can get some counts built back up. My funded futures, that'll be nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Peace. Later, guys. See you tomorrow.
To the screen, we live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I wake up, sun hitting the pines, eyes on the candle, market volatility, more than most can handle. I'm looking for the setup, yeah, the vision is clear. Inside bar forming, till the doubt disappeared, then we break the range outside bar, high stakes. Patience is the virtue, waiting for the breaks. I don't chase the wick, I let the price come to me. Trading with the flow, that's the pine tree strategy. Inside, outside, catching every move, take profit trader, yeah, we in the groove. Daily payouts hitting, checking off the list, Apex Trader 5. The profits exist, hosted on the TV, funded futures the name. Lucid in the vision, we ain't playing no game. Clicking buttons with precision, take profit is the goal. Managing the risk, gotta keep my control. From the Apex heights to the Trader 5 flow. Stacking up the wins, then I'm looking for more. I'm live on the air, funded futures TV. Showing every trade, total transparency. Lucid charts open, keeping everything